What?
Didn't even kill him.
Putang ina. Help! Wala na ako
Makaawa ulit siya.
Help me. Ba?
Ay! Ano ba yan? W pala, hindi.
Wait, what? What's that skill?
Help!
Oh. Oh, he's just going in.
Help!
Help ka dyan, wala namang nangyayari.
Heal! Heal!
Oy.
Grabe. Bobo ka ba? Bubuyo na siya eh.
Oh, one diving in. Oh, I canceled my ult like 3 times.
This guy.
Fuck, it's golden turn. Give me a sec.
Pumasok siya.
Oy. I'm stuck.
Ay.
Oy, 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 oy. Oh!
Nay.
Dudes!
Gago.
Oy.
Walang follow up.
Here we go. You bitches! Oy.
Ay, horror creep.
Iceborne yung carry natin.
Oh, this guy's back in fucking
Nabagay.
2016. What the fuck? Oh, I have no
Ooh,
damage,
Vietnam.
sir.
I got shredded.
What's the next build? This?
That hit me. Fuck.
Building the wrong thing. Bitch. The fun. Oh. What? No. What the fuck?
Nay.
What? Fine. fucking. Oh, I missed.
Lethality?
Me?
Ayan.
No. Oh, what? Where's that damage? Boom. The combo.
Oh, fuck.
Oh.
Okay.
What's he walking up like that?
Mm.
Fun?
Yeah.
Little tempo.
The fast autos. No way. Oh yeah, that. A rocket.
Thank you.
Bug. Hell. They just died. Nice. Nay. Wait.
Noise.
I couldn't react. I saw it, but I just didn't press E.
Jeez.
Ayun ang palaka. Tunin ko na.
Use it na yun. Tik na yun. Bug! Ayaw ko din yun. Diyan na yun. Pasukin mo.
Oy. Oh, we lost the fight on my house.
Ay, dahil.
Sakripisyo siya.
Oh,
Go. Uy.
Nay. You got CC.
Maybe.
Oh, he didn't die to that. The fuck? What?
Eh. Oh, bro.
How?
Help! 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 Yeah.
eh.
He done.
Ayun na nga.
What?
War
It still
one.
went off? How is that possible?
Sure again.
I thought when Tarek dies before his ult goes off, it doesn't go through.
Yung ult mo Yan naman.
Go right.
Buto.
Boom.
Kunyari yung ult mo.
Go on. Oh, he's getting out
One
class.
hand down.
Oh, and he's
Nay.
got Blade.
Excuses into the dirt.
What is that damage? This guy's fucking tickling them with his Qs.
Tuma.
Got the brand. Bitch!
Ay?
Where's your tank at?
Oh, nakawin yan. Nakawin yan. Oh! Kunin yan.
One hand? Oh, grabe. Alam niya.
Yan nakakaw
Who's
sa
coming out?
kanya.
Or
Sinamulin niya eh. O bakit?
it's his hope.
Uy, mablay.
I died.
Help! Winan hand niya.
One hand lang.
Oh,
Right there. Boom!
ang ina niya. Sabog yung
I'm holding
ulo
it.
nila eh.
Holding it.
Dun sa obvious sila hindi nag-check.
Yay. Oh, come here, Jinx.
Big, 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 big.
And I'm out. Just like that. Dude, that fucking is. Let him die so he can buy. It's fucking ticking at. What? Are you a clown? What the fuck? That's my heel. Oh, you're dead.
Ay,
You're
you're
dead.
dead.
Oh,
Mhm.
did nothing. Mm-hmm.
And now I heal.
Yeah. I I saw it and I still didn't press E. Oy!
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 Grabe. Sinaiko niya. Dinaning niya. May James ka.
Mamatay.
Tanga. Parang Silvi naman na isa ba? Oh, bakit? Hi!
Na-combo.
Stay the same. The Jinx!
Ay, hindi pala kasama yung Jinx doon?
The... What is this Ez doing? Wait! I didn't know it was a train.
I will fall at least one more time.
I'm coming. Run towards you. Oh, you can't. Yikes.
Papunta na mga sirs.
Oh my god, they're so fucking big.
Kill na ako ah.
Oy.
Ang hiling.
Oy.
Ang hiling.
Yo, what's up, bitch? A bug!
What's up, bitch?
Gana ko ka.
No, what's up, shit?
This is better.
Gutom tong Israel oh. Ay, sayang ka.
Bug! Oh, he's right there. Oh, hell. Mm-hmm.
Fix ko din ah.
That hit? Help! So much damage.
Noise cancel. Inansel niya yung
Nalive daw
talon
siya
niya.
eh.
Shaking it up. Bug.
Oh,
Ayan.
ay, pare. Nasunog yan oh.
Buhay yan.
Oh, nice fear.
Here and
Ay,
Oh, he's AFK in the back.
oh yeah.
mabulay.
Nay, he didn't die. He didn't
Oh.
fucking die.
Nandun si Eric oh. Believe niya
Now
yun
we
eh.
lost.
Naka-preheat siya.
This fucking Dark old Grange.
Yee.
Na,
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and we're back to losing.
oh, let's
Oh, let's sir.
100 100 gamer. Respect. Shit. Wait. Washroom.
Belong, sir.
this? Medium. Oh, what the fuck is that? Fucking. What is that?
What?
It's a country on the map quiz again. Fuck. Venezuela. Peru. Fuck. The hell is that? Iceland. Mhm. I don't know that. That's fucking South Africa. Oh my god. Japan. Wait. Wait. Mongolia. There you go. What is that? Belgium. Ukraine. Fuck out of here. Mexico. Portugal. Uganda. Algeria. Who the fuck? What the fuck is that?
Algeria?
Yeah, dude, I didn't know it was fucking right there.
Part of Africa is that?
It's like the top left.
I know. It's just moving.
Oi, what is that? New Pope City? Qatar.
Qatar.
I didn't know Qatar was that small.
One game pa lang tayo. Luto lang.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Wait, how the fuck did you get that Challenger 24? Hold on now. Only wanted the graves. Hmm.
I am satisfied participating in the never-ending cycle of consumerism.
Welcome to the breach of progress, citizens. Today, our courage is tested.
Oi.
No one is promised
Oh,
Or,
eh?
or AFK.
Minions are marching. Delightful little things.
The swords poor company for a long road.
Oh, they got cancer.
Pumasok siya mag-isa, oh.
They got cancer.
Follow the wind. Back.
As expected.
Beliefs on the purpose is
Too fast. Oh my god. My E takes too long.
virtue is no more than a luxury. It's just death. Nothing serious.
Appreciate it.
Boom. What is that?
My honor left a long time.
Coupons not accepted.
What's he doing?
Justice. That's a pretty word.
What's he? Oi! My god. I couldn't give a fuck, man. Do anything. Oh, nice. Fucking nice.
Thanks.
Dying's the easy part.
dead. I am so dead.
There with you. Boom.
I wasn't looking where I was.
Hey, thick boys.
Yeah, I need burn.
Alright.
I will follow this path until the end. Honor is in the heart.
Mind the trap.
Story is not yet finished. Sleep.
It didn't go after. What? Why in hell did it? And it didn't go after Rekka. Yeah.
One step ahead of the past.
Go out and win.
Name is their wall.
Terminated. Let that be a lesson.
STWRX.
What?
Yeah, there's a car this guy's trying to rush. There's a rally car or something. Thank you. Fucking dodged around. What's this guy thinking? I didn't cover it. Hey, yeah, yeah.
Jam. Yeah, our comp is shit against theirs.
Sick. Wait, what do you want me to do there? Yeah, of course. Maybe just cancel it by flipping me out.
Time's the
Hey, someone there? Dang.
God damn. I can't even do anything about that engagement.
They just run us down.
Yeah.
justice.
Damn.
That easy.
Mhm. He got clapped. He got clapped hard.
Let me rest for a bit.
Mm.
Pagod na siya.
Hmm. Yeah. You guys play. Let me just rest for a bit.
Mhm.
Matutulog yan, iidlip.
Hindi. Ano lang, mag-uunat.
Time for some draft.
Oh, he's gonna play some draft.
Mhm.
I saw this. Oh boy, oh boy. Why is it a scam? Well, that's so basically that's what the video exists. That's why you're watching the video. If you knew why it was a scam, you wouldn't need to watch the video, right? Because like you just like think about this for 3 seconds, huh?
By now, you've probably heard about Honey.
I have.
You know, the browser extension that saves
Yeah.
you money.
Do you have Honey installed?
What's honey?
Oh, no.
Honey.
Honey is a free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
Free browser extension.
That automatically applies coupon codes when you check out online.
Free money, basically.
It's literally free money.
It doesn't make sense to not be using this.
So what's the catch?
There is no catch.
Join Honey. Join Honey. Join Honey.
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 Honey. Honey. Honey.
Honey.
Honey. Honey. Honey.
Join Honey.
Yeah, they.
Yeah, I hate to break it to you,
Oh,
but your
okay.
favorite influencers sold you a lie. Honey is a
Ooh, that's never happened before. We've never had a situation like this in the past. This is the first time.
scam, and the majority of claims promoted by those
Ooh,
influencers
not good.
aren't even remotely true. But it gets worse. Honey hasn't just been scamming you,
Right.
the consumer. They've also been stealing money from influencers,
I've seen this.
including
This is
the
the part
very
I saw.
ones they pay to promote their product.
Yeah.
And I'm not just talking about a few bucks here. I believe the scam has likely cost content creators millions of dollars. Sound crazy?
Probably
well,
true.
I didn't believe it at first either, until I experienced it myself firsthand. In fact, I'm confident this might just be the biggest influencer scam of all time.
So far.
Which is insane, considering Honey is owned and run by PayPal, who purchased this company for $4 billion.
That's a lot of
this
money.
This 3-part series is the result of a multi-year investigation where I believe I've uncovered signs of advertising fraud, affiliate fraud, the illegal collection of personal data, deception, lies.
What? All over some coupons?
Oh,
How does something like this happen?
What is it?
It's
coercion,
insane.
Extortion, the list goes.
Bro's dodging.
Tino Júnior, mentira, filmar tudo, se deu mal, bem feito, Tino Júnior. Você gosta de filmar as favelas, Tino Júnior? Eu sabia que um dia o mosquito fofoqueiro ia cair, ó. Eu sabia que o mosquito fofoqueiro um dia ia ser derrubado, tá aí, ó. Você fica passando aqui na favela da Maré, aí, ó, o que que deu, ó? Ah, sorte que o Tino Júnior saiu correndo, tô sabendo que ele saiu correndo, Tino Júnior. Tino Júnior, vem aí, teu máquina.
Frankie's voice actor.
Re-
Rip.
What is it?
The guy tried to scooter grind down this rail,
Okay.
fucked it up, landed chest face first. Ooh. In
Damn.
front of a crowd.
On.
what
I've reviewed
the
hundreds of
Damn,
documents,
that's
adverts, sponsorships.
big
I've
L,
reviewed
yeah.
emails between Honey and merchants, interviewed victims. Believe me, this runs deep. Now,
Okay.
I want to be clear. The views, allegations, and conclusions expressed in this series are my opinions, based on evidence I have gathered,
saying not
which will
to
be
sue
shared
him.
throughout. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Honey Trap.
Good one. What the fuck is this, man?
Scam.
Oh, I've heard about it. I
coupon
heard
mafia?
that it's not actually giving coupons. They're giving the shit coupons. They're downgrading the coupons of people. Fuck. Disgusting, bro.
Wait, downgrading? So you don't.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I tried it. I've never actually ever got one coupon from it, ever.
Well, yeah, so they usually don't. And if they do, there's a better coupon that they essentially steal from other people.
Oh, what?
Disgusting, man. It's fucking disgusting.
I know what you're thinking. It's a free browser extension. How bad could it be?
Raid
Well, trust
Shadow
me,
Legends
it's
is the
far more
only
sinister than you
sponsor we
might
can
think.
trust.
You know what they say? If a product's free,
At
it's
this
likely
point,
to be a
yeah.
good product.
Yeah.
And as you
At
find
least
out later
they're
in this
real, you know.
investigation, that remains true for PayPal Honey. Now, like most people, I too fell for the lies. I mean, what's not to love about a free browser extension that saves you money?
And NordVPN
It's a
is also
compelling
good.
product, and with the endorsement from
What?
NordVPN.
Is that getting scammed too?
No.
Oh, I thought we
That's
was.
fine. We're safe. We're safe.
I was like,
Clark
no.
uses it.
Oh. What? He just uses it to download shit.
Yeah.
Who the fuck do I ban? Canon?
what feels like every single popular influencer on YouTube.
I think that you should never expect, like, because this is the same thing with, like, Google. I mean, you should never listen to what a content creator is saying and then just take their word on it. It's the same as anything else. It's not like you should just like, oh, well, Mr. Beast looked into this, so I know it's safe. Never do that. And it's not about Mr. Beast being bad. It's about a person is never able to, like, evaluate every outcome and every variable, right? That's just the way it is. They're humans too. Yeah. And also, like, there are cases that, like, I was involved in something like this. I can't really get into specifics, where basically there was things found out about it that were, like, problematic that I had no awareness of at the time. And so it's in sometimes, like, not even the fault of the content creators. It's just what happens.
It's no wonder millions of people downloaded it. Ironically, the very influencers promoting Honey seemingly had no idea the company was quietly picking money out of their very own pockets. Well, at least one of them realized, but we'll get to that later. So let me show you how Honey's been stealing money from influencers. So let's say
This
you're
is the
watching
part
a
I've
video
seen. Okay, yeah, this is good.
on YouTube. If you're into tech like me,
Look at
maybe
this.
you're watching a Linus Tech Tips video. Linus tells you about this free browser extension that saves you money online. You install it in 2 clicks, and boom, you have Honey.
Easy.
Perfect timing, because it just so happens you're looking to buy a new CPU for your computer.
Wow, how
You
convenient.
come across another Linus Tech Tips video, and after watching, you're convinced you should buy the one recommended in his video.
Convenient
So
again.
you scroll down and find Linus's affiliate link to that product.
Naturally.
Now, for those of you who don't know, when you click an affiliate link and buy something, the influencer who promoted the product earns a commission for referring you to that store. So you
This is usually true. It's not always true. Like, but yeah, that's accurate.
add the product to your cart, get to the checkout
They
page.
might not be paid
and
per
hello,
sale, but they
Honey
get
says
paid
they
for
found you
referral.
10 coupon codes. Sweet. You click apply discounts and Honey gets to work.
Right.
But unfortunately, none of the coupon codes worked. Doesn't matter though, because as Honey has promised us for years, that means we know we've got the best deal.
That's
So you
convenient.
complete your purchase, you're happy, your new CPU's on the
Right.
way, Linus is happy, he's getting his commission, everyone's happy.
But he doesn't.
Right? Well, let's quickly rewind and see what
This
was
is cute.
happening behind the scenes.
Look at this.
You see, after clicking Linus's affiliate link, you'll notice in the URL,
Yeah.
there's a tracking tag labeled Short Circuit. That's a reference to one of Linus's YouTube channels. And this tracking tag is how Newegg knows who to pay a commission to.
Yes.
We can also see that this tracking tag has been saved on my browser in the form of a cookie that will expire in 30 days. That way, if we only decide to complete the purchase a few days later, Linus will still be credited the sale. It's kind of like when you're at a department store buying a TV, and the salesman who helped you gives you a referral card or a receipt with their name on it, so when you eventually get to the checkout counter, the clerk knows which salesman to award the sale to.
Of course.
You can think of affiliate cookies as a digital version of that. So what happened when we got to the checkout page? Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie after we clicked apply discounts. You see that?
They deleted. They take the affiliate link away from the creator that's sponsoring them. So basically, they're paying creators to cuck themselves out of referral codes. Now, I don't know, like, I do think this is intentional, and the reason why I think it's intentional is because it...
Oh, what?
Oh?
They changed the code
What code?
for the HTML.
Of
So
the
if
Pokemon
you use
game?
you use an affiliate link to buy some shit,
Hmm.
and then you know how Honey pops up?
Yeah.
Once you click find coupons, it changes the URL for it. So instead of the content creator getting the affiliate money, it's
Oh,
Honey.
they steal
It
it.
goes to a PayPal account from Honey.
Like, if it just deleted it, I would think that it's not intentional, it's
Motherfucker.
just bad coding. But the fact that it replaces it with their own...
Fucking hijacks
Honey came
affiliate
in,
link.
removed Linus's affiliate cookie,
That's
and replaced
scummy.
it with
Yeah,
their
that's
own.
next level.
That's what's crazy. It's
That
like, yeah,
much.
if it just
This is only-
replaced it, or...
Couple minutes in, there must be more.
Trivia si Kriyan ah.
Sorry, if it just got rid of it, I'd be like, yeah, that sucks. I need to fix that. But
Yeah,
this is...
Trivia siya ng
The clerk knows which salesman
Honey.
to award the sale to.
Of course.
You can think of affiliate cookies as a digital version of that.
I
So
had
what
it,
happened
but I
when we
never
got to the
used
checkout
it.
page? Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie
It's too
after
good
we
to be
clicked
true in the
apply
first place.
discounts.
Oh, 100%.
You see that?
They deleted.
For free?
They
Ain't
take
no
the
way.
affiliate link away from the creator that's sponsoring them. So basically, they're paying
What?
creators to cuck themselves out of
I
referral
haven't
codes.
loaded in yet. I've watched
No,
9
I don't
minutes
know.
of
Like,
this
I
video
actually,
and
I
I'm
do
fucking-
think this is intentional, and the reason why I think it's intentional is
Classic.
because it, like, if it just deleted it, I would think that it's not
Classic.
intentional. It's just bad coding. But the
You
fact that
know?
it replaces it with their own,
Honey came
'Cause I've
in,
been constantly
removed
just
Linus's
clicking
affiliate
my own
cookie,
fucking
and
game.
replaced it with their own, claiming
that's
You, I know
what's
it's you.
crazy. It's like, yeah, if it just replaced it, or sorry, if it just got rid of it, I'd be like, yeah, that sucks. I need to fix that. But this is, man, this is a real coincidence, isn't it?
running it for the
Oops.
sale and
Oh.
pocketing the commission
How did that
money
happen?
for themselves. Yeah. Now, if we quickly go back again, we can see what's causing this to happen. After clicking apply discounts, what you'll notice is that in the top left corner of your browser, Honey discreetly opens a small new tab, which acts like a simulated referral click, as
Yeah.
if they were the ones to refer you to the website, even though
Nagtatype siya.
Surely just a coincidence, right? Surely. It's illegal, probably? I don't
you're
know.
already on the website and at the checkout page.
Clever
Once
use
that
of
page is
browser
finished
mechanics?
loading and
Yeah.
has stuffed PayPal's affiliate cookie, the tab automatically closes,
Wow.
leaving you blissfully unaware that anything ever happened.
That's crazy.
It's very sneaky. Now, when I first discovered this was happening, I thought, there's no way. Why would all these
filtered
high-profile
the
influencers
message.
be promoting
We're a minute in.
There's no I in team, but there is one in Darius. Here's the good news. All of shit.
a company that is actively poaching their affiliate commissions? It didn't make any sense. So to make sure I wasn't going crazy, I went on a Honey testing spree, clicking one affiliate link after another, and it kept happening.
The reason why probably is because the influencers and the people that are putting out the videos don't actually care about the performance of the affiliate links, and the majority of their money comes from a minimum guarantee for the ad serve and not necessarily from the affiliate links. So it's like that's money on the top and it's an afterthought. So like, for example, like if you're Charlie, like you're making tons of money already. Okay, I made, you know, $3,000 off this instead of, you know, $10,000 off of this. Like you're not going to see that in the same way that, you know, if they're paying him a baseline of like, let's say 50K, right?
Oh, yeah.
Balik ako. Tulungan ka lang si Bebe.
Sige, sir.
And so that's the reason why they're doing it. They're doing it because they don't even know, because the amount of money is too small. It's not relevant. It's like 10% of your Amazon sale. Yeah. So like for me, for example, I wouldn't really think this is a big deal, right? I mean, it's bad. I wouldn't want this to happen, but at the end of the day, I'd still be making more money.
After all those tests, I scoured the internet to see if anyone was talking about this and found nothing. Okay, there was this one debate about it on the Y Combinator forum,
right?
But nothing concrete. Besides that, virtually nobody was talking about this, adding fuel to my doubt. So I figured, screw it. I'll reach out to Honey and ask them directly. And sure enough, they came back to me with the following. If Honey is activated and is the last program used while shopping on a site, it is likely Honey will receive credit for the purchase. I was right.
Who the fuck do I ban?
That's crazy. Wow. How about that? They just say it? They don't even try to deny it? I'm thinking about like the ethical ramifications of them doing it. If
you wanted to play Ari,
is it unethical for them to do it if they're not eating somebody else's referral code?
Well, Darius mid now.
They banned Darius as well.
Damn.
I'm thinking, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's unethical, but why? Why is it unethical? So if you use, if by the nature of you using the service to get a better deal,
doesn't always work.
That, and you use the service,
fuck this team,
and you did get a better deal theoretically, right? Or at least you used the service to check whether you got a better deal, and it did not come as any additional cost to you. I would view using their affiliate link as a form of consideration. Doing it without telling you? You're screwing your partners? Okay, well, anyway, that's where I'm at right now.
Elise Soul as
just like that. My investigation into Honey.
We'll see.
Now, some might consider what PayPal's doing here dirty or highly unethical, but personally, I can't see how it's anything short of fraud. I mean, just imagine something like this happening in a real-world scenario. Let's say you're at a department store looking to buy a new TV. A salesman spends time running you through your options. You decide to buy, he gives you his referral card, you get to the checkout, and right as you're about to pay, a sleazy salesman pops up going, "Hey, shall I check if I have any coupon codes for you?" Naturally, you say sure. He snatches your referral card without you ever noticing.
Bro. This fucking picture. Oh my god.
You ever noticing? Looks for coupons, says, sorry, no luck this time.
It does.
But instead of handing back the original referral card, he hands back his own.
Right.
PayPal didn't refer the customer to the store. They didn't promote any of the products. The salesman did that. PayPal provided absolutely zero value to the customer. Yet they were rewarded for the sale. But because this is all happening online, buried behind clicks and cookies and tracking data, there's little to no transparency that this is ever happening. Okay, but what if Honey had found a working coupon code? Would that make it okay for them to claim the commission? Honestly, no. I don't think so. The fact remains that Honey didn't refer the customer.
Where is that?
Got a friend there working.
Oh shit.
It's like a yes and no answer. I feel like
Bhutan, pretty popular. Or all
I don't know.
decently known.
Yeah.
That's a hard one. Yeah, it's a really hard
Nor
one.
did they promote the product. Look, don't get me wrong, I'm a consumer
South
myself.
America.
Saving money matters, especially when money's
Sure.
tight. But this scam doesn't just affect wealthy influencers.
Oh,
There
one
are
of the
hundreds of
islands
thousands
of
of
South America.
small creators, bloggers,
What is
Yikes,
that?
that would be hard
who
for me.
rely on affiliate commissions to support their craft.
would
Sure,
just
you
get
could
a good
argue that
point.
Honey may have convinced the consumer to complete the purchase by providing a discount. But let's be real,
Can't
if you're
even
already at the
put a
checkout
gas
with your
one in
items in
Puerto
your
Rico.
cart, you already have
El
a high intent to
Salvador.
purchase. And again, this would never fly
that-
in a real-life sales
a
environment.
tiny
No
dot
department
in
store
between
is going to allow a salesman.
I think this is a great argument that he's using, is that if you applied this to
Lichtenberg?
any real-life
Lichen
situation,
something?
it would immediately be seen as
Andorra.
terrible and predatory. So if you look at it inside of
Andorra.
this situation, it is also terrible and predatory. Yeah, that's a good point.
hang out at
Where
the
is
checkout
that?
counter, casually
That is-
handing out coupon codes while simultaneously stealing commissions from the other sales reps.
Yeah.
So
Armenia.
why are we
Oh,
allowing
God,
a
these
corporate giant like
places are
PayPal
just
to do it on the
impossible.
internet?
Actually.
Now, believe it or
People
not,
don't
this
know.
first example I just showed you with Linus
Yeah.
is
Armenia,
just
I
one of
know just
three
because
scenarios in which
on list
Honey
of
purchased
countries,
affiliate
it's one of the
commissions.
first
And the next
ones,
scenarios
'cause it starts
are
with A.
even worse. But before I show you
I've
how
seen
bad
it
scenario
in
2 is,
drop-downs.
it's important you understand the
don't know
fundamental
where it
system
is.
Honey is exploiting.
There-
You see,
how do you
in
get
affiliate marketing, there's this thing called last click attribution,
You
which
bought
basically
it.
means
The last
last
person.
click
Yeah.
wins.
Yeah.
For example,
That's
you
a
might
nice
click on a
South
shoe
American
blogger's affiliate link
African.
for a pair of Nikes, but you don't
How
buy
many
it right
did I
away.
get right?
Later,
Not
you
a
click on a YouTuber's
single
link
one.
for the same
Not a
shoes
single
and
fucking
complete
one.
the
Get
purchase.
good,
In this
scrub.
scenario, the YouTuber gets the commission
Yeah.
and the
I'm not
blogger
the
gets
rainbow.
nothing. There are other models like first click, where the blogger would win the commission, or
bro can't be
dynamic
rainbow
click.
fan.
In my opinion, I think last click makes a lot of sense. I think it makes more sense than first click or dynamic click. Because the last click is probably the most likely to be instrumental on the sale itself. Yeah. Like, I think that's fair.
Where the commission is shared. But the industry went with last click because while it's not always the fairest, it's the easiest to implement. Therefore, it became the industry standard.
I can't think
now,
of
when
anything
it's
that's
blogger
more fair.
versus YouTuber for a sale, honestly, I'd say last click is usually fair. But
Yeah.
when it's anyone versus Honey, there's no real competition. Honey
Yeah,
pops
that's
up.
the issue, right? Is that, like, in this theoretical situation, last click makes sense, but when Honey does it, it doesn't. It's basically like in a video game, if, like, you're waiting to, like, I remember this is what would happen in, like, PUBG, is that, like, you would go and, like, you drop somewhere, and then somebody else would drop in the same place, and they would just wait for you to loot everything, and then the moment that you walked out of the building, they would shoot you in the back of the head and then take all the stuff that you looted. Like, and it's like, okay, well, this sucks. This is fucking annoying, right? I spent all this time, you know, looting all these rooms, putting all this stuff on, you know, putting all these attachments in my gun. Then this other guy just shoots me in the back of the head, and now he gets to play the game with all my loot, right? And so, yes, I can easily see this being ridiculous. Yeah, pirates, I guess so.
right at the end of your purchasing journey, virtually
last turn,
guaranteeing
yeah.
they'll win that last click. They of course know this and do anything they can to get that last click, even when there's no coupon codes to offer. Which brings us to scenario 2. Honey Gold, which is now called PayPal Rewards.
Okay.
Here's how it works. When you get to the checkout and Honey Gold is available,
Right.
Honey pops up and is essentially saying, hey you, consumer, click this button here so PayPal can claim the commission for the sale, and we'll share a portion of that commission money with you in the form of points. It's
I
basically
don't see that being bad.
a lame cashback
Yeah.
scheme. And it's genius because if there are no coupons to offer, but the store is participating in
Right.
Honey Gold, it gives Honey another reason to get that last click. How can YouTubers, bloggers, or any other type of affiliate fairly compete against this type of mechanism? Of course the consumer's going to click, and of course they're going to win the sale. Now
Yeah.
this got me thinking, how much of their commission are they actually sharing with users? Well, to find out, I decided to put Honey Gold to the test. So I look for any
Let me guess, less than 10%. That's my guess.
website where Honey Gold was offered and found it on NordVPN. And no,
Right.
this is not a sneaky sponsorship. So I signed up for NordVPN's affiliate program, which offers 40% commission on successful referrals. After getting
Okay.
approved into the program, I received a custom affiliate link
Sure.
for my YouTube channel. Using this link, I made 2 separate purchases. For the first, I activated Honey Gold, and sure enough, you can see my affiliate cookie was replaced with Honey's. And for the second, I didn't activate Honey Gold. As expected, I was awarded a $35 commission for the sale where Honey Gold wasn't activated.
Wow.
And received nothing when Honey Gold was activated. For the first time.
So he made his own affiliate code and then he bought it from himself to see what the difference would be? That's good. That's real good. $35.
I experienced honey poaching my own affiliate commission. So how much of my stolen $35 commission did PayPal share as cash back to my Honey account?
$2.
AKA consumer. Brace yourselves, 89 points, which is equivalent to 89 cents.
Okay, that's worse than I...
How is that?
Oh, wow.
What the fuck?
Bro, tilted.
It's
Game
not even...
just
Yeah.
started.
Oh my god, that's really bad. Yes. So they take 30... They take basically... What was it? Like, oh, it was almost $36. It was like $35.90. And then they give you 89 cents back and they say, you're welcome? Oh my god. Wow.
USD. That's right. Honey poached a $35 commission for doing nothing and rewarded me a grand total of 89 cents.
Jesus.
Thanks, PayPal. You really shouldn't have. No, seriously, you really shouldn't have. Now, on to scenario 3. For you ladies out there, let's say you're looking for a new outfit. Your favorite influencer tries on something that slays, you click on their affiliate link and get to the checkout.
Of course.
But in this scenario, Honey knows it has nothing to offer. No coupon codes, no Honey Gold.
Yeah.
Yet it still pops up to announce absolutely nothing.
No way. If you click I got that you don't have anything that they that no way that signs you up for their affiliate link. No way that happens, right? There's no shot.
Annoying as fuck. Naturally, you click the got it button to get rid of the annoying dancing coin, and whoa, what's that?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wow. Yep. Well, there it is, guys. Basically stealing it. Yes. Oh my god. That's insane. Yes. Okay, now it's see, like at the beginning it was like, okay, well, an influencer, like, you know, like who knows, right? It's like this is bad, but you know how bad. This is just insane. Why is that not illegal? It probably is in one way or in... No, actually, it's probably not because of the TOS that you signed. Yeah,
PayPal takes the sale. Why? Because you, Mary, that's your commission. But wait, there's more. My personal favorite is when Honey has nothing to offer, so it pops up offering you to check out with PayPal, even though the option is already available at the checkout page. And of course, if you click the checkout button,
oh my god.
Skies, land, flame.
It gets worse. This is insane.
Rule 'em all.
I need to invest in Honey. I bet they're making a lot of money, guys. Yeah, this is a really good idea. There's absolutely nothing illegal about they put in terms and conditions and you accept. Is there anything illegal about this? Well, I would say that that's not true, because if you click a button, and by clicking the button, you're not consenting to giving them a affiliate code, you're just acknowledging that they didn't have anything, which effectively means that they didn't do anything for you. They're effectively misrepresenting the nature of the sale. So, the way that I look at it is I look at intent. The intent of this is to misrepresent the nature of the sale and to do something that they shouldn't be doing. So that's where you should go to, right? You should look at, and there are a million laws that you can use to apply, like malicious intent. It is malicious intent. Courts overturn TOS all the time. Yes. A terms of service does not, it does not override the law, okay? Like, oh, well, the TOS says that. It doesn't matter. If the law says that, then the TOS doesn't matter. So yeah, you're just confirming that they aren't doing anything without the knowledge of them changing the affiliate key. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly, a TOS doesn't overturn a law that's in the country. Yes. And so talk about countries are giving people 40% of the revenue for just a click. That's insane. I don't know. It depends, right? So you're wrong. They are 100% legally doing this. They're 100% legally doing this. Well, we don't know that. We don't know that. It would have to go to court. Yeah, I'm not sure if they are or not. Because, like, so if you're making money off of somebody without their consent, and you're changing the nature of their browser, I feel like there's something wrong there. Yeah, that's very sus. Now, I don't know, maybe they are legally able to do this, but they certainly shouldn't be able to. Because they're changing the nature of a sale without your consent.
PayPal poaches the sale.
Yeah.
Classy. As I was saying,
right.
Honey uses any excuse possible to get that last click from the user. It's absolutely disgusting. I can't even begin to fathom how much money has been lost at the hands of this browser extension.
Well, I can. Said PayPal bought it for $4 billion, right? So probably more than that.
Imagine being the influencers who promoted Honey, telling your audience, who, by the way, are the most likely to use your affiliate links, to download an app that poaches your affiliate sales. It's crazy. Now, to be clear, not every influencer who promoted Honey engages in affiliate marketing.
Yeah.
So those who don't are obviously unaffected.
Yeah.
But did any of the influencers who are engaging in affiliate marketing ever catch on to what Honey's been doing? Well, it turns out yes. At least one of them did. Linus Tech Tips, who have been promoting Honey since 2017.
Wow.
So here's how I found this out. You see, one day I was browsing Linus's
That's
forum.
7 years of farming this guy's affiliate links. Dude, they probably made more money off of Linus Tech Tips than they paid him to sponsor him. That's insane.
To see if anyone had raised the red flag about Honey.
Yeah.
And sure enough, back in 2020, someone sounded the alarm, but it was ultimately ignored. However, in 2022, a different user noticed that LMG were no longer promoting Honey and asked the team if they had been dropped as a sponsor, to which one of
I think the big issue here also is that it's a lack of express consent. And this is what I think usually whenever you're looking at fraud or scamming or any type of like malicious behavior, I think that you can almost always narrow it down to a point where consent is not given but assumed. And so I think that the problem here is that if Honey had a pop-up and they said that, you know, are you okay with, you know, Honey taking an influencer cut or like an affiliate code or whatever, or like maybe if you use their affiliate code, you'll get a certain amount of money back or something like that, I think that everything would be fine. But the issue is that a lot of these companies rely on these like massively, you know, impenetrable TOSs to effectively, like, you have to understand that like reading legal language is not like reading average English, right? Things like consideration is a great example of this. Consideration does not mean the same thing legally as it does in, you know, just everyday conversation. So that's an example, and I think there's a lot of other examples of it too. So you can't expect a person to be able to read a contract and have any form of understanding of it. So what you ends up doing is you're having people that are effectively, by the nature of the fact that they're not contract lawyers, they're signing contracts constantly, and these contracts are done in a way to obfuscate what is actually trying to be like what's trying to be done. I think this is a good example of it. I think that you need to hold like brands to a higher standard, that if they're doing that, they need to be able to give the user the ability to consent in real time. Because the problem is not that they're doing this, the problem is that they're doing it without the user's consent. Because if the user clicked a button and they said, this is okay for you to do this, then this video wouldn't even exist. So the problem is, again, entirely with consent. And this is why it's bad.
As employees
For knowledge,
responded with, we ended the partnership with Honey due to the way their service interacted with affiliate links. Essentially, if someone clicked on an affiliate link and then they used Honey and searched for a deal, Honey will override that tracking link even if they don't find you a deal. That didn't jive with us. So we ended the partnership.
Damn, so they figured it out. They straight up totally figured it out. Wow. I think you're missing the point. Well, the point is that things are happening without the user's knowledge.
Do you see anything
That's the
fun
point.
up there?
So then the problem is consent. It's very simple. It's so simple.
Okay, so they had no idea this was happening, and it took
Yeah.
them several years to catch on. That's quite telling, because we're talking about a tech-savvy
Sure.
YouTube channel that's run by a very large team. The fact that it took them several years to figure this out, in my opinion, really underscores the deceptive nature with which Honey operates.
Ooh.
If Linus and his team didn't know, I can't imagine many other influencers would have known.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say, as a long-time viewer and supporter of Linus's channel, I'm incredibly disappointed they weren't more public with this discovery. I get this specific issue.
They probably didn't want to do that because they could open the company up for legal liability. And also, a lot of companies don't want to badmouth previous sponsors because it makes them less likely to get new sponsors. Like, that's the reason.
Doesn't directly affect their viewers,
The cum tree?
but
Wait, what?
surely they must have realized the wider impact this could
I
be
say that?
having on the creator community, a community they're a part of. I think that
Yeah.
matters. And it's not as though they only promoted Honey once or twice. They did approximately 160
Wow.
sponsored segments, all of which remain live
That's a
on
lot
YouTube.
of money.
Those videos have accumulated around 194 million views.
Jesus.
According to my data, that makes Linus's company, LMG, the third largest promoter of Honey on YouTube. So yeah, in my opinion, they should have made more noise about this. But what's truly
Yeah.
baffling to me
Did
is that
Mr.
after
Beast stop
LMG ended their partnership
promoting
with
Honey?
they then went ahead and partnered with a company called Karma Now.
It did?
A coupon browser extension
Like
that
ages ago or
literally
recently?
engages
Because of
in
this.
similar behavior.
No, like
Now, I
maybe
did reach out to
3 years
LMG
ago
about the
was last time I-
situation, and I'll be honest,
2, 3
their response
Okay.
was not to my satisfaction. They didn't address the majority of my questions. However, they did at least provide some important context about their dealings with Honey. LMG stated that as soon as these
What
issues
is
with
that
Honey were brought to
damage?
us, we tried to work with them to remedy them. After a few calls, we were informed that they weren't willing to change, so we stopped working with them across
Sure.
all channels. So let me get this straight. One of Honey's biggest promoters goes to them and says, "Hey, can you please stop overriding our affiliate links?" And Honey effectively goes, "Nah, not happening." Assuming I've got that correct, and if true, that just goes to show what little regard Honey has not only for content creators, but also their partners. Now,
Yeah,
as
they don't give a fuck about anybody. They just do it for money. Like, this is the way that every company works like this. Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's their business model. They can't do that for Linus, because if they did that for Linus, then everybody would be asking for it, and then they would lose money. That's the reason, right? And it's just it's a scam, you could say, but that's just how it is. Is this harming the consumer in any way? It depends on what you mean by harm. So, for example, like, okay, I'm trying to think of another good example. Like, if you're doing something and it doesn't harm the person, I think that's not that's a good benchmark to use in fault. But I think a better benchmark to use is, did the user consent? And I think that, like, there are 2 degrees of severity. It's like, did they consent to this is like medium severity, and is it harming them is like, you know, like bad severity.
for LMG's less than ideal response, I did press Linus's team to address the rest of my questions, but never heard back from them. But it's time to shift gears, because unfortunately, this scam runs much deeper than stolen affiliate commissions. It's time we talk about how Honey used these influencers to sell you a complete lie. How they sold you a product that was doing the opposite of what they promised. You see, as I was testing Honey across different stores, I was encountering a reoccurring issue. When I reached the checkout page, Honey would claim it couldn't find me any coupon codes. Right. Yet when I searched manually, I found working codes with ease. And even when Honey did find me a code, I was often able to find another code with better value. Kind of strange, given their claim that...
Well, thanks to Honey, manually searching for coupon codes is now a thing of the past.
Another
Oh,
was that Honey would
Marcus
often
again.
only find me Honey
I think
branded.
that's the quality of the product. Like, this is kind of like two separate
He's
things.
getting
like, basically,
bumbled.
like before he was talking about it being a scam, right? And this is just it being shitty.
Coupon codes, such as Honey 5 or Honey 10.
Keep
Why
watching.
would a store only have Honey branded coupon codes? Kind of weird, right? But the biggest red flag was that when I tried submitting the better coupon codes I'd found, Honey wasn't adding them to their database.
You know, I always try to reason things out and explain things. I try it, and that's the scientific method. That's the way that you should look at things, how to make it make sense. But man, not this time, man. That's crazy. Wow.
So why not? Well, eventually I figured out what was going on.
Oh, I wonder.
It turns out that one of the key benefits for stores partnering with Honey is that they are given full control over which coupon codes go live on the platform, if any at all. I discovered this while listening to a podcast produced by Honey, which appears to be aimed at attracting new businesses to joining their platform. In this podcast, an employee from the Australian clothing store, Princess Polly, discusses the benefits of partnering with Honey.
What would you say to any brand that is considered working with Honey but hasn't yet?
I would say missing out on converting customers. Like I said before, Gen Z is super discount savvy. You can't ignore the fact that they will hunt for like discount codes and they might find a better deal. With Honey, you can also control the discount code percentage, which means like they will potentially find a higher discount code on the internet. It literally lets you control like the customer journey, convert and control like the discount code percentage as well.
This is insane. She's basically...
So they're effectively, like, they're nerfing themselves in order to keep companies... Oh my god. It sounds chopped and edited. This guy would not have made a video with a legal disclaimer at the beginning of it if he was willing to edit up and create an AI depiction of a Honey employee to misrepresent their views. Like, it's just... That's totally illogical.
Saying, Honey is great for businesses because it encourages users not to bother hunting for coupon codes. And it allows businesses to control which coupon codes are shared with consumers. Now, I was able to further verify this on Honey's website, specifically the FAQ page for partners, which clearly states, as a partner, you have control over the content posted on the Honey platform. So yes, even if Honey knows of a coupon code that offers, say, 20% off, but a partnering store tells them, hey, only share a 5% off coupon, then that's the only discount Honey will apply to your cart at the checkout page. I mean, holy shit. Honey wasn't finding you the best deals possible, they were intentionally withholding them from you for their own financial gain. That's completely...
Yeah, that's it. And it's also for the company, too. They can go listen to the whole thing, they don't believe him. Yeah, for sure. And it's edited to the relevant part. He can't play the entire podcast. So yeah, obviously, right? And so, anyway, wow. Yeah, there you go. Not a surprise at all. Corpa, nothing personnel, kid? Yeah, I guess not. False advertisement. Is it false advertisement? Yeah. Yeah, it is. And so, like, okay. So, basically, this is I've learned a little bit about this, right? And in some countries, I don't know if the U.S. is one of them, I think it is, you can make claims if they are so outrageous that, they are not believable just by the nature of what they are. So, for example, saying that you have the best PCs in the universe, or the best pizza in America, or something like that. Some sort of grandiose claim that's so outrageous that it's not believable. Like Red Bull gives you wings. It obviously isn't going to give you wings when you drink it, right? It's hyperbolic, exactly. But the issue is that when you provide giving somebody the best deal possible, and if you know that it's not the best deal possible by the nature that you allowed the user to adjust it, you are actively misleading the customer. And you're doing so in a way that I think customers would find misleading. Like, nobody drinks a Red Bull and thinks, where are they? You know? That's the difference. So, yeah.
Invalidates Honey's core value proposition to consumers. For years, they sold you the lie that they would find you every working coupon code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart.
Yeah.
But nope, complete and utter lie. They have literally been feeding me coupon codes that were approved
That
by
are
the
nerfed.
partner stores
Yeah.
who are paying. And can I just say, the double messaging here is hilarious. Because on one hand, Honey has appealed to consumers by promising to find the best deals possible. But on the other hand, they
that's
appeal-
false advertising. If you know that you're not providing the best deals possible, like there's one thing like, oh, well, we didn't know about that one, we made a mistake. We're doing the best that we can. But they're actively not doing the best that they can intentionally. That's
to
totally different.
businesses claiming that Honey helps prevent consumers from finding the best deals.
Yeah.
It's absurd. Now, when you think about it, this all makes complete sense. I mean, why would any online business pay Honey for sharing their highest value coupon codes with its 20 million users? That's not an appeal partnership whatsoever. So, to make a partnership more attractive, Honey told businesses, hey, if you partner with us and pay us an affiliate commission, we'll let you control which discount codes are shared on our platform. And we'll tell our consumers we scoured the internet and found them the best deal possible. Everybody wins.
So the companies get to advertise these really great sales. Honey gets to not give them to them. The customer has to spend more money, and both companies win, and the customer gets fucked. Well, you know what? I think that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, I immediately believe that. Sorry, I do. Yep.
Just not the consumers.
For sure.
None of this would have happened
With this
if they
discovery,
didn't
I decided
hijack
to do
the
a
fucking
thorough audit of Honey's advertising campaigns. And yikes. The ads,
the
the
fucking-
sponsorships, everywhere
what do
you
you call
look,
that?
it's lie after lie. I wouldn't be surprised
Affiliate
if this
links.
ends up going down
Oh, bro.
as one of the most aggressive,
They wouldn't have
shameless
get
marketing
caught.
scams of the century.
So far.
Just look at this insane list
they
of
just left
videos
the other
that were
stuff?
sponsored by Honey. According to my data,
Yeah,
and
and focus on that one. No one would know.
Roughly 1,000
No one would bat an eye.
racking up an unbelievable 7.8 billion views. It's crazy. So now that we have a clearer picture of how Honey operates, let's reflect on some of their claims.
Honey will find every working code on the internet and apply the best one to your cart.
So that's just not true. Yeah, okay, so that, yeah, it's straight up.
If Honey can't find a discount,
Define best. Well, best would be the one that would save the most money.
Damn
Do you really think that you could defend in a court of law that a coupon
Oh, he's also
is not
saying-
defined, its quality is not defined by the amount of money it saves? Everybody knows what this means. Everybody knows this.
code for you, then you can rest assured that there's not a single discount or promo code on the internet.
It's a free browser extension that automatically.
Ooh, that's definitely not true. Ooh, Mr. Beast. Not good.
It finds you the best promo code for anything you purchase online. You literally don't spend money.
Honey searches the known internet for every promo code ever used. This means
Papi yan eh.
Well, that's kind of what happened to him, right?
May?
Yeah, I feel like that kind of happened. He did that, yeah. That's when you promote Honey with an affiliate link.
Exaggerated naman na yan, sir.
What Honey does is take
He
money
pulled the
and they
Buddha.
put it in your pocket. If there is
Okay.
any way to save money on your purchase, they'll
Ay,
find
ikaw
it.
lang.
Getting you
Hintay
the
agad.
lowest
prices possible at checkout.
You are always going to get the best deal no matter where you're shopping. Amazon, eBay, Best Buy, doesn't matter. Honey's got your butt.
See, Honey really fucked up with this. They needed to... Well, actually, I guess maybe not. Because, like, they should have had a better ad read where they don't let people say things that are explicitly untrue. But, man, I wonder... See, this is another thing. I'm curious if this was... So, this is about, like, how advertisements are done. I've done these before, so I know it. In a lot of cases, they won't give you a script, but in some cases, they do. And I wonder if in these cases, they were given a script or not.
Buksan na yan.
Because if they were given this as a
Nagabang na
script...
si Mew.
Yung cards, hindi yung ano.
If Honey can't find a code, you have the best deal.
It really puts into perspective just how shady this company is.
Yeah.
doesn't it? Now, believe it or not, the Better Business Bureau launched an inquiry into Honey's advertising claims. But after Honey immediately discontinued the claims for, quote, business reasons, the BBB decided to drop the case. Honestly, at this point in my investigation, I thought I'd seen the worst of it. I thought I understood the full picture of Honey's shady business model. But here's the thing, what I haven't told you is that there were instances where Honey would actually work really well, finding the incredible discounts that seemed almost too good to be true. Now, it wasn't very often, but enough to confuse me. And there were even times when they weren't poaching affiliate commissions by claiming the credit for sales. These inconsistencies bugged me. It didn't add up with everything else I had discovered.
I think that it does. There are a lot of companies that do things that are scams, but they apply the scam in an A/B testing model. So they don't scam everybody, they scam some people some of the time, and not all of the people all of the time. That way they can create plausible deniability if people ever look at it publicly. Yeah, no, that's very common, and that's smart for them to do. If I were them, I would do that.
It was clear I was missing something. Well, once I finally figured out what that was, I uncovered an even darker side to PayPal's scam. One that targeted an entirely new victim.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Oh shit, are you kidding me? So it's actually not like some sort of like A/B testing thing to, you know, oh well, don't make too much money. It's actually something that's even worse. Oh my god.
You started having problems where customers would get in touch via our support saying, oh hey, I just tried to use this discount, it's 60% off coupon, and then it doesn't work. I'd be like, dude, that's not your discount, like how did you get that? And they'd be like, oh, it just showed up through the Honey extension. Yeah, it costs us thousands.
Spraggers. Right,
Haven't even looked into how far back it went. At the end of the day, like, you need to make the numbers work, and if Honey is going to steal 10% of your revenue all the time, you're going to have to raise prices at the end of the day, and it's just like a really awful business model. We've been so bad at them for so long.
Well, I think he already just explained it. Yeah, he just explained it. They use a discount code that goes farther than what the discount codes on the company would actually do without the consent of the companies, and sell their products at a massive discount that's below their cost of making it. That's probably what they're doing. You know, maybe not, but like 3 different people, like how can you make that make sense? That's it. But why? The reason why is because so in a perfect world, Honey would give people the products for free and then take $5 from every sale. So what I mean by that is that it is in Honey's best interest. This video is insane, by the way. I've never watched a Mega-like video. This is really, really good. Give this guy a like and a sub. This is great. Yeah, holy shit, as long as I benefit. Yeah, they want the consumer to benefit. If it comes at the cost of the consumer or them, well, then the consumer gets fucked. But in the best case scenario, the consumer wins, they win, and the company they're working with loses because that causes them to keep more customers, right? That's not a scam. Oops. It is a scam. It's absolutely a scam. But it's been known for years. Another YouTuber exposed Honey like 5 years ago called Original MCW. Read the comments. Well, I'll link you guys the video again. This is really, really good. But what if they're doing fucking everyone 3 ways? Well, they are in some cases, but I don't know. Let me see you look the rest. Videos would be like, what's this here? If non-streamers react to it, I'm not sure. The guy's a scam himself. He doesn't credit the guy who made a similar video 4 years ago, so they have had a contract before. I don't know about that. It's a terrible video. He regurgitated a word-for-word 2020 article from the secret affiliate. Why would that matter to me? Like, if he made a video of this and he explained it in a good way, then why would I care about, like, oh, well, some article said this a few years ago. Why would I care about that? Like, the video was good and it was informative and it helped me learn what's happening. So, yeah, I don't really see how this is a problem at all. I don't even understand this. But anyway, copying content's not super nice. That's between him and the content creator that made it. That's not my problem. So, yeah, what's this? Oh, here's CoffeeZilla. This is insanely predatory. Great investigation. Every YouTuber who promoted this should make updates to tell consumers what's actually going on under the hood. We've been sold a lie. It's free. It's the best deal. It's not the best deal, and it's stealing from the people who actually bring traffic. Cannot wait to see the rest. Bro, absolutely fucking W. There you go. And so, yeah, and but he just said there's nothing online about this. That's why it's a problem. I don't give a fuck. This is not my problem. I don't need to defend this. If you want to have a problem with it, write it in this comment section. Anyway, so the guys come randomly go missing in a week. Yeah, there you go.
Di mo
We're
pa
living in the
iniwala
golden
yung
age of
shiny.
scams. Yeah, it's the gilded age of scams, actually. And I thought Honey was tracking marketing data. I was way off. Holy crap. Well, let's be honest. They're probably doing that too. So yeah, where does Honey get the money? Markiplier 2019, he was right to be suspicious. Good point. If something is free, you're the product. Yeah. If you're not paying for a product, you are the product. That's basically it. Yeah, exactly. And holy shit, steals revenue from the businesses, steals referrals from the promoters, and steals data from the users. I'm surprised it took this long for us to hear all about it. I think that there are so many other examples of this too. Like, there are tons of examples of stuff like this happening. So, yeah. And need to look at the network request to Honey. I don't know. Twitch is already unusable without the ads. This is paid comment. I have no idea. So, yeah, Coffee made a CSGO gambling expose. Yeah, I saw a little bit about that. I mean, CSGO gambling is, like, extremely fucking popular. Like, let's be honest. I feel so vindicated for being suspicious of Honey for years. Pretty previous patterns have showed me that if a business pumps out ads on YouTube about something, it's most likely a scam. The fact is that they're not entirely wrong. It does seem so common.
Shiny.
Any of these like, websites that puts out tons of videos and shit like that about, oh, well, you know, like this is how to save money or anything like that. It's all, yeah, look at BetterHelp, established titles. I feel like they've got a really, really bad track record. And I don't know what to do about that. Maybe, you know what? This is what people need to do. Start looking at gambling. Take gambling sponsors instead. Because gambling sponsors, yeah, they're a scam, but everybody knows they're a scam. So it's like, it's not that bad in a way, right? Because they're telling you outright you're going to lose all your money. I'll be right back.
3 out of 4 packs yun. Magandang sign yan.
They hope to be rich. That's it.
Dalawang shiny na.
I think Kenneth is based. He's based on something. Probably Revelation. But he's based on something. You're right.
Energy.
YouTube outro that's just a few seconds of peaceful music and no call to action? You wish, bozo. Please go listen to the song I made with my friend Sam. I wrote the guitar for it, and I think it's pretty good. Thanks for watching.
So, here's really what I see. I think gambling is going to keep getting more and more popular. I do. I think it's going to keep getting...
My top 10 mistakes that slot machine players make. Number 1. The biggest mistake that slot players make is playing slot machines in the first place.
So what's number 2? You know, it kind of makes me wonder, what the fuck is number 2 then? Yeah, it's good to have gambling. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so this is what I think is going to happen with gambling. This is a great video.
A few months ago...
Nice. Good.
Kinlos ni Papi.
I don't even know what the video. I need to find a different video.
Waiting.
Oops.
Nemona. Natu.
This shit.
Rare
What is that?
Candy. Ultra Ball. Primate. Pikachu. Pikachu. Ay, wala pa pala. Pikachu. Works. Pika-pika. Pika-pika. Ay, hindi Master Ball. Ay, hindi ano. Charizard EX.
Yan ba yun? Iba ba?
Hindi pa to yun. Pero Charizard rin yan.
Hit na ba yan? Hit na yan, no?
Hit yan. Oo, okay lang.
World's
All
hungry.
right, welcome to Florida, a state famous for its oranges, which, although I just got here, makes me a little bit homesick because Mrs. B is orange in a bit of a state sometimes. I can't use that, she'll kill me. She won't be watching, it's fine. Anyway, day one,
Maling Charizard yan, tropa. Pero ibigay mo na dito.
All right, so we're going to a place called Tomasino's Pizza today to do some kind of pizza challenge. If you finish it inside 1 hour, you get the meal free, 10% off for life, and a free t-shirt. Pretty good prize package. I'm most excited about the t-shirt though, quite predictably.
Bigay mo.
You got to do a waiver. They mean business here.
Oh,
you get 1 hour.
It's 30 minutes.
Oh, 30 minutes, right? Be quick then. He just about did it in time, 29 minutes for free. Apparently it's only 30 minutes. I thought it was 1 hour, but 30 minutes to face the pizza. And I'm not sure how difficult it's going to be. We'll see.
Ooh, Chinese.
About mas no.
I think I'm going to be able to do it. Oh no, maybe, bro.
I'm
ready. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode, and welcome to Florida, part 1 in this Floridian adventure. Is that a word? Floridian? Sounds like some kind of chemical element from the periodic table, but no, I think it is a word meaning all things relating to Florida. Anyway, so that place called Tomasino's Pizza, taking on this rather large stuffed pizza challenge. Wasn't that the name of the kid, the evil kid in The Sixth Sense? Tommy Tomasino? I think it was. No relation, but yeah, this is it's a pizza place. I didn't think it would be this full of stuff. Oh yeah, man, this is pretty special. I think there's a lot of chewing, but it's worth it. I think it's probably a special name for this kind of thing, something in Italian. Because of course it's not pizza. It's not really a calzone, or calzone as some people say it. I think I like to use the music of the Italian language when I pronounce it. But it's somewhere in the middle, and as you can see, it's pretty stuffed full of stuff. The cheesy crust on top. It's incredible. Yeah, it has kind of a... It looks a little bit green here. I'm not sure if that's just because I messed up the colours, but it has a herby parmesan crust on top, which complements really well the you know, the juicy, gooey, good stuff on the inside.
Love.
I need some napkins. Thank you very much. I'm almost there, but I've left a lot of crust still so far. It's going to take me a while longer, I think.
You know last.
Yeah, it looks almost like I'm halfway done, but I have a pretty bad habit of leaving the crust a lot. So yeah, the hard stuff is yet to come. Now, I should have done this at the start, but this is a good tip. If you get marinara sauce, let the crust sit in there.
Oops, babe, ups.
Don't get really, really dry. That is a good tip. I don't know why I didn't do it 7 minutes and 14 seconds ago. But it does help. I mean, the crusts are doubly large because it's a stuffed pizza, and this does help keep them moist. Thank you. That's just one of the pizza chefs off camera there, giving me a helping hand with some napkins. Clearly a team player. I think he wanted me to succeed. Probably no doubt because only 3 people have done it at this location anyway. They do have a few more locations, so I'm not sure what the total success rate is. I can't imagine it's too high because this is actually a little bit trickier than it looks. Right. It might look like a formality, but it's not. We're about halfway. A third of the way. There's a lot to go left. Yeah, lollygagging here. And it's going to take some serious endurance to get through the rest of this dough because there is still a substantial amount of it. Hopefully we'll get there though. Who knows? Anyway, let's talk about what's in this thing because ill-prepared as I am, I have not yet mentioned it. It would probably be quicker for me to say what's not in it because there's a lot of stuff in here, but let me have a go from memory. There's definitely some sausage in there. There's pepperoni, naturally, salami, ham, chicken, a few different types of cheese, and you don't really get a choice in terms of the fillings. The challenge is just kind of a set series of toppings, fillings, whatever you want to call them. There's no marinara sauce or tomato sauce, whatever you want to call it, in the middle, but you do get this little bowl off to the side here.
This one's trickier than it looks.
You said that already, punk. But yeah, it was trickier than I expected. It'd be interesting to know how heavy this is. By the way, I did not just intentionally zoom in on that person's butt. I wanted to just crop in to this plate food tray thingy, and just added dynamism. And watching it back, I'm realizing that part there just looked like I intentionally cropped in to that lady's behind, and that was not my intention. So, I'm just coming clean. That bloke was having a little look there, and I've got a bone to pick with that kid actually, because he told me that the sauce here was not included. That turns out actually not to be the case, despite what I'm about to say right now.
The sauce is optional, but you can't leave pieces of pizza in the sauce.
Indeed, that would be a rather dastardly way of cheating. That's probably why, in fact, the sauce is included, as we find out in a few moments. That lady came back. I think there was maybe a problem with her order or something. Not a problem in terms of the quality. I think they just got it wrong, from what I recall. I'm doing this like 2 days later. Oh, there's another one there. Just, I'm uncomfortable with people around me, I think, in general. They're pretty close. Yeah, I'm starting to feel it in the old mandible now. But to be fair, it still tasted good. I remember thinking at this point, it's hard work, but the pizza tastes good. Or not pizza, whatever it's called. If you know what this is called, and don't just say stuffed pizza, there is a special name for it, I think. Let me know in the comments down below.
For the record, I was actually looking for some cutlery. 7 minutes left. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Old school.
I don't know why I'm double checking that. The waitress seemed like the honest type, She was very nice, very accommodating.
Prayable ba tsaka yung ano?
Do you have to finish the sauce? Yeah, can I get a spoon?
Ano yan? Shiny na, no? Shiny na.
You didn't have to finish the sauce.
Oh, no, okay.
Yeah, right. Now they tell me. Good job I didn't just sit here thinking I finished.
School, pati yung toad screw niya shiny parehas.
Leaving the sauce on the side there. Would have risked another fail. That would have been another ignominious start to a little adventure. That happened on the New York series. But yeah, I'm pounding the sauce now. Don't worry about it. The one, I'm not giving anything away by saying I'm about to finish. But the one thing that annoyed me a little bit here is there was no t-shirt in stock, so they're gonna have to send it to me. Hate when that happens.
That was no joke, man.
Yeah, it was a tougher start than I thought, but I got it done in the end. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the episode. I'll catch you in the next one.
I think that's finished, right? Trying to figure out if I won yet. Is that good? Yeah?
Oh! Full art na trainer.
Oh, yes, I normally would order dessert, but I'm shooting another video tomorrow and probably another 4 at least on this trip. So, I'll take it easy.
Okay.
It's a nice trainer.
Big? Yeah, trainer.
You see that? There's like 2 little, I don't know what was that, kookaburras?
Umiinit Diyan na. Bigay ba na si Rizard?
Best I can do is Celebi.
Brings that all on teabags to Starbucks.
It's got beyond
Denzel does that in The Equalizer. Because he's got OCD, he goes to the cafe thing, and he asks him for hot water, but he brings his own tea bags. Alright, I'm back. And Mrs. Beer's back, more importantly. A lot of her fans have been missing her presence. I gotta tell you though, that last one, last episode left a bit of
Shiny ulit
a taste in my mouth.
Omot, lightning type.
Could be the coffee though. Should we do it? We need to set off. Let's drive.
Let's get it.
See it? Oh, there it is. Playhouse.
purple on the left. Well, it's green and purple. Oof, I don't know. You know what you're like with parallel parking. Just in the interest of keeping the video nice and short and punchy, I cut out the parking debacle element. We've seen that before, but are we ready? Let's get inside.
Let's go!
Let's shout. We got down here on time an hour ago. We just had to wait an hour for Mrs. Beard to park. That's what it was. No, I'm joking.
So what pizza would you like?
I don't know. What do you recommend?
Well, we've actually got a really popular wing thing.
Yeah.
And it's won an award. I would love to tell you what award it was, but we did win an award for it. And it's amazing.
What's it called?
The wing thing. So it's buffalo fried chicken, and it's top.
On a pizza?
On a pizza.
That's
yeah,
wild.
it is. That's why it won the award. But yeah, honestly, it's really tasty. If you like spice.
I don't like spice. You can't really tell from that angle quite how big it is.
Ganda na lang siya, yun dito sa ano.
Ganda yung art.
Ganda mismo ng card. Ganda ng card.
I think it should be doable, although the crust looked pretty thick.
The crust does look thick.
That's 3 packs.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Still pretty confident, I think. Right, so today I'm at a place called Playhouse, which is in Northampton, and I'm taking on their, don't tell me, because it's got a cool name, Meet a Defeater Challenge. You get 45 minutes, right, to finish a meter of pizza, and if you finish it inside 45 minutes, you get it on the house. This is Baby's Food, and this is the Meet a Defeater Challenge. Who's gonna win?
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, that was a dramatic 3, 2, 1. What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We hope you're all fine and dandy this week. And of course, thanks for joining me for another episode. Today I'm at a place called the Playhouse in Northampton, taking on their Meter Defeater Challenge, which is not just a clever name because it's so far unbeaten, meaning it has defeated everyone who came before. That said, it is a relatively new food challenge. It's only been around since January, but that's why I turned up. And yeah, it's a meter of pizza. Costs 27 quid, but if you can finish it inside 45 minutes, not only is the meal free, but you get a spot on the coveted Wall of Fame too. The usual kind of deal. You know how it goes by now. I don't know why I went with that first. We're gonna have to get professional now. Please, if you're gonna be professional, you wouldn't have worn that ridiculous-looking jumper.
Nabunot mo na lahat.
I'm a little bit addicted to these though. At the minute, you know, like jumpers made out of flannels. I don't know why. It's just they're warm. What's this guy doing walking in front of the camera? Crispy fried chicken on pizza tastes really odd, but at the same time really nice. I didn't expect it. You did say it was award-winning, yeah, multiple times. Yeah, I must confess, I never did find out what award they were referring to. I mean, I could call myself an award-winning YouTube video maker, but it would be a lie. Not that I'm suggesting they're lying, but it was a good pizza. Look at this. That's like a toddler asking to go for a new toy or something. Come on now. Still, there's a long road ahead. We must clean up. It's of utmost importance. Whoever's on that dance machine, choose something other than steps. Have they got any Slayer or something? Imagine Dance Dance Revolution, but with Slayer. I don't think that would work. Still, anything's preferable to steps. Thank you, Mr. Boo. I should have got you a meter of garlic bread. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. A little bit of crowd participation. There was a very pleasant group of youths off camera who actually, to their credit, watched the whole thing. Somebody keeps waving at me over there. How are you doing? You okay?
Sabi natin siya. That's the kids.
What a save.
Ito na ba yun?
Yan na yan.
Hindi lang ang kasama. Sinyo. Okay, Charizard yung gusto ko yung pinta. In person, ganda nun.
You need, I need some, my trigonometry skills aren't what they should be. Oh, look at that. Why, thank you very much.
Okay, si Pikachu lang.
4 words every man wants to hear.
Pikachu.
It is pretty spicy. Starting to hit me now.
Yeah, I mean, on the whole, this wasn't
Ooh.
that spicy,
Ooh.
but by
Ooh.
accumulation,
Sino to?
it did start to become a bit
Q?
uncomfortable.
Ay. Oh.
I'm going for the dip once I get across. Are you sure you didn't sneak a ghost chili in there somewhere?
Stop being such a drama queen. It wasn't that bad.
I
I mean, I didn't have to go with a spicy pizza. I could have gone with a predictable pepperoni or supreme or something like that. But once you mentioned it was spicy, my pride kind of prevented me from backing out at that point. Anyway, right now we're pretty much done with most of the internal moist and pleasant stuff, and now it's just the cold crusts, as per usual.
This is dedication to my craft. Yeah, she'll give me a hard time if I don't eat every crumb.
It's true. Mrs. Beard is, as you know, a hard taskmaster. Look at me throttling this pizza dough.
How hot is it? I know it's both you.
Yeah, the bond of trust with that waitress is gone. I'm no longer open to her sauce suggestions. But I am about to try some hot honey, just because I love honey, so I thought I should probably give it a shot.
It doesn't smell too bad.
Yeah, it smells pungent enough for you to put it down and continue on with the garlic and herb dip, whatever this is. Some kind of green thing with flecks of vegetation in it. It was nice though, creamy. Helped get the, by now, rather stiff crusts down. And I enjoyed this. It's a cool challenge. And I think they began this because lots of drunk people would, in the wee hours say, "Ooh, I could definitely smash that."
Wheat, sir.
So they actually made it an official challenge. You get if you win, you get your photo taken with a board which says defeater on it, but the R looks a bit weird, so it looks like even if you won, you were defeated. So they should probably change that.
Gimana yan? Bentar. Beneran?
Kita.
Iya.
Well, it's okay. I'll enjoy it. It's not too hot.
Yeah, fortunately this one was more honey than it was hot, if that makes sense. And I love honey. I could love honey. Is that the name of an adult paraphernalia website? Could be. This is not sponsored. Yeah, I loved it. The honey actually has a nice bridge to dessert territory, which is my favorite kind of territory. We're just laughing because that waitress is looking to try and get out of line of sight of the camera without knowing, I think, quite how wide the shot was. She almost managed
to...
I think I've been live streamed off camera to some guy called Dave.
Right.
Hi, Dave. That's most of the chewing done now. Just the 21 minutes. I've just got some fried chicken to do.
Yeah, just a bit of housekeeping to do. And actually, on the topic of housekeeping, I said I'd say hello to a member of staff here at the Playhouse called Chris, who was the only person here apparently who actually watches my videos. But he wasn't here on this particular day, so he missed the experience.
Almost.
Almost indeed. It's not as good in real life though, Chris, if you're watching, so you didn't miss much. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll catch you next one.
Regional sa data. Blue original. Nicole Shell. Gisabog.
A dessert menu. I knew he'd like that.
There daw ba?
Salted caramel gelato.
Sabi nila eh.
My nose is actually still running. I didn't know it was going to be that spicy. It's good.
Give me yan.
This beer can't be any worse driving on here than in real life. You get a little race license here. I'm going to go up to the track, see if I can beat Mrs. Beard.
Fastest lap so far of the whole race is Beard Meets Food at 9.85. So he's actually leading with the fastest lap so far. Black and whites on the left-hand side here for the Herbie.
He was going backwards at one point, like actually backwards.
Yeah, I did nearly a full lap backwards. The reason I think I came dead last was that...
Yes,
drive.
Hopefully.
Bak lang mo dahil taga mga Pokemon.
Panay shiny na katalo.
Babo ka. Sige. Sama dahil.
I found my hate in the fire.
Wala.
Isa ba dito G ka adalawan niya?
Hindi mata.
Adalawan
How do you breathe? How do you breathe?
The cave was formed and caused by underground streams and rain, creating both massive steep wells as well as narrow long tunnels.
Damn.
You get shit all airflow in there. Scientists believe Krubera is 5 million years old and it continues to be shaped even today.
Yeah.
Don't feel claustrophobia until you get stuck. Just because you are a nature person, don't come here to a place like this, especially to Krubera Cave, where birds
kitang bumabada pa eh.
narrow meanders.
Hindi bumaba.
Do you see the marks on the side walls? At this point in the cave, the passage was so narrow that they had to use tools to break the rocks and widen it.
Diretso mo lang.
Narrow passages, small particles fill the air and make it hard to breathe as they get into our mouths. Also, our legs get cramps quickly from working the same muscle group.
Sangitak siguro. Nagbayag na ba
It's better if you go slow.
Pwede keep diving
for 2,000 meters.
Kasi dalawang
allows the phone to work.
Ay. Hindi.
It was likely damaged by a recent flood. We're completely cut off from the outside world for the next 8 days. Fuck, where did you take a shit anywhere? God damn.
Oh shit, yeah. Đừng dớt. Oh, that shit stank up the whole game.
One fire and it's over. Who did it? Who the fuck farted?
Is principle for the transport bags, so you don't have to carry the weight of the bag. Rob carries it for you. And you move it like this. Yeah. And also use your long stroke to set for that.
Falling through these rocks could injure us.
Okay, you have to be connected to the rock as well. You don't want to be here. I want to go to supply, sir. You don't want to be here. I want to go to supply, sir. I was almost gonna fall. This stick saved me. It's so wet, it's slippery. It's like a zip line. I just assumed that it's not dangerous. All right. The hip well starts. How do you feel, Odak? I took the pill, so it's easy now. What type of a pill? A painkiller.
It has been a long way. We're about to arrive at the first camp.
If you see, this is the big well, 105 meters. It feels like it's 3 times bigger.
Thinking about ascending 2 kilometers back to the surface makes me feel overwhelmed already. The rope fibers got stuck in the stop descender mechanism.
If I couldn't get them out, I would have to leave the stop descender here, and I wouldn't be able to go down any further. I would have to quit and climb back up. This panic caused me to tangle my rope and my bag's rope.
We did about 70% of this well.
Which is like how many meters?
80 meters, I guess.
Hindi siya yun. Hindi nga daw. Kay Buck, hindi Flamigo. Drifting. 156.
Name in their skulls.
A bonus niya. Oh no.
This place is really scary now.
My headlamp does not even lighten up beyond my shoes. All I can see is endless pitch darkness, which makes me a bit uneasy. At least it helps me stay focused on what's right in front of me.
It's all about having a little faith. Yeah, I can do this. It shocks the rope.
Intense shock loads on the ropes from sudden falls like these can break the rope because of the high tension. It can also seriously damage my spine.
No shit.
It doesn't go very smooth. Alright.
While we were descending into a huge well and filming everything, the first group created a gap between us.
Wait, I don't know what's in here.
But I don't fit here. I'm too large.
Look at all the rocks. I think they dropped from the ceiling. If we camp here, one of these rocks can fall on us. There's a sign here.
Yes, it says don't put your mess in here, take your mess to the surface. The mess means, well, before there were flashlights, people used carbide lamps. Waste from all the era lamps.
Being the center of interest of speleologists, Krubera has intrigued some daring scientists since the early 20th century. After just 10 hours in the cave, our eyes are bloodshot and our faces are covered with mud. My clothes cling to me, soaked with sweat. We managed to descend another 150 meters more and finally made it to our first camp. We're currently at minus 350 meters from the surface after a solid 12-hour descent, while some of the experienced cavers in the team went straight to camp minus 700.
Hurry up, crawl. Where could I put this?
Hang it over there.
Got it. Like drying them off in the sun, huh?
Yeah.
Gennady is very optimistic about the possibility of discovering a new animal species at the bottom of the cave. I can't stop wondering what we will discover.
My boot's on fire. Is that your boot? Take this one. We should put the kettle on. Let's warm up the tent first.
Then dry our socks.
Now, everyone is busy drying out their damp clothes and repairing their gear.
We're gonna eat some snacks. It's really cold, especially when we sit down. We can feel more cold from the ground. Change our clothes and we will drink this soup, eat some pasta, then sleep, hopefully not get frozen.
Pasta.
Kavkazskaya kuchnia.
The most important things are food and fuel for heating, of course. Speleologists spend the maximum amount of calories, up to 8,000 kilocalories a day. It's impossible to fulfill the calories. That's why I say nutrition is very important.
Everything I wore has gotten wet, and I need it dry by the morning. We have sleeping bags that keep us warm down to minus 10 degrees Celsius.
Good morning, everybody. I just woke up and I'm freezing. I completely lost my sense of time.
After a sunless morning in Krubera, we shake off our weariness. He's sipping the fresh water that the cave offers.
What the fuck?
Straight up.
Everybody gears up for the descent.
Yeah.
How are you feeling?
Better than yesterday. I'm feeling a little more combative.
I'm gonna put on my thermal underwear, then wear this costume, wear my boots, my waterproof gloves, my helmet. This is my harness.
Hey everybody. You look like Terminators.
Horizontal tunnel. Then another big well, 115 meters long. Another tunnel. From there, some rocks down and up, and horizontal like tunnels again.
And then?
After that, the last well is 30 meters. Then we like go a little bit more and find the camp.
I also asked him if we could catch up with the first group.
It will take like about 2.5 hours to get, maybe like less, but I don't know when they will move out.
Right.
They think we are slow and they want to wait as much as possible.
If you want to pee, you have to take all this gear off, which will take any person about 30 minutes. If you are in a hurry, you might pee on yourself. Sometimes it's a better idea to do so. Free? Let that go, which pulls me down. It's not like Earth, it's like an alien planet. No life here. Bye-bye. Bye. All right. Good luck. Yeah, you too. This works, yeah. Wonderful.
We're completely cut off from the outside world and on our own down here. The camp on the surface has no way of knowing directly if anything goes wrong, so we have to be extra careful.
Look, there's water here. They gathered the water from here to the camp.
We've been descending for about 6 hours today. We're all pretty wiped.
Oh, the rope is wet.
From now on, all ropes are wet, and the descender's mechanism doesn't slide easily on wet ropes, causing risky shock loads each time.
Breathe. Another tunnel, huh?
He is shaking from the cold. I asked for another break.
You have to rest, but you cannot rest long enough to start freezing. Sometimes you kind of sit, you turn your light off, you close your eyes and try to rest and falling asleep, and this is the worst. You can easily die if you fall asleep. So no matter how hard it is, how difficult it is, you just have to push yourself.
So we've decided to rest at camp minus 700 before pushing to camp minus 1,400. Here is our home for tonight. It looks like everyone has gone ahead already.
Our guide is going to prepare some lunch, dinner, whatever it is. I don't know what time it is. My brain is so tired. More tired than my muscles.
We're close to camp minus 1,400.
Before entering the minus 1,400 camp, speleologists created a makeshift water tap using an empty bottle. The group ahead has also reached their new campsite at minus 1,400.
Why are you pointing at the tent? It's going to fly off your hand.
Hello, dear friends. We hope everybody is alive and well. We hope you haven't lost your team spirit. We believe that you will succeed, and you will be able to find something beautiful for this underground world. We look forward to seeing you soon. With our love, your friends.
There's nothing like a cold cave shower under a waterfall to wash off the mud, sweat, and exhaustion after days of exploring.
The water's not that cold. You feel warmer if you get used to it.
All right. After a rough sleep, some are stretching their tired muscles, others are putting on their gear. Everyone is getting ready to dive further into the depths of Krubera. His knee pads are torn.
Wait,
he will stitch up
they
new
do
ones.
all this and then they still have to climb back up.
Yeah.
What's that?
Maybe that up. Oh.
Who came up with that path?
Everybody, let's keep going. This is the right way.
When moving in the dark, the light from headlamps can sometimes block the other's view.
But bend your goddamn headlight down. I can't see anything.
That's enough. I hate this camera.
While I was waiting to descend, my headlamp battery ran out.
Oh, my battery's finished. There's no light.
Luckily, I had spare batteries in my pocket.
At the very bottom of the cave, we did a topographic survey, and we recorded everything with the camera.
As we go deeper into Krubera, I wonder how the animals have evolved here in the darkness. So far, I haven't crossed with any creature. But it makes me think where there's water, there's a chance for life to exist.
Cave is so wet now.
In the cave, your biological clock is always off. Without clock, automatically switch to 40 hours day.
40 hours daytime.
Yes, so they like awake for 20 something and sleeping for 16 like something.
We've reached the halfway point of Krubera Cave, but we still need to descend another 200 meters to get to the next camp. The cold, tiredness, and being always under artificial light are starting to affect my performance and leading me to make fatal mistakes. At this point, when I was 50 meters above the rocky ground, I accidentally unlocked my last securing point and realized I had to hang solely by the strength of my muscles.
I forgot putting my descender on.
Every second, my muscles are getting tired. If I fail to lock my carabiner and fall, I will certainly lose my life. The way I attach the carabiner is extremely risky, and it could open at any time. I also got my glove jammed.
It's not looking good.
That's what you do.
It requires full dedication. One small mistake can kill you. Now I'm good to go. Gotcha. This is the rope I want to be on.
Just a couple of minutes later, I almost unlocked my last securing point for the second time. I opened the carabiner. Fortunately, I realized my mistake.
That's not good. Another mistake. I need to put my sander first.
My eyes feel heavy in constant darkness, and my brain feels like it's collapsing under the weight of fatigue.
Hey guys, it's really tough. It's not easy as it looks.
There are underwater currents that block the way. Siphons are basically passages that are flooded with underground rivers.
Well, everybody, let's go and take a dip.
Oh, they're gonna swim.
There are dozens of them along our path, and a single wrong move could leave us trapped, out
Hey.
of breath, and facing the terrifying risk of drowning.
Hey.
To help you
Ay,
better
tinitingnan ko
understand
lang
the
yung
challenging
kotse.
conditions in Krubera, we created 3D models of siphon
Ano,
explorations
nanonood
and the
sila
map.
ng
Blender,
deepest
as with
cave
most
in the
3D
world.
softwares, is powered by NVIDIA Studio and GeForce RTX, so we work directly in full detail within the viewport, seeing results instantly without waiting for long renders. On the map, you can see where the siphons begin and end. These water-filled, deep passages are scattered throughout the cave, and we're now starting with a moderately big one.
Wait, that's where
These
that
animations
one
took us
person
2
died.
weeks, but the advanced technology we used significantly sped up
Didn't
our
they
workflow
learn?
and helped us to save hours.
Isn't that the one in
This
Thailand?
caver, as you can see, has attached
Yeah.
rocks to himself to
Or
prevent
Indonesia.
floating
That's
upwards
literally
and
the
striking his
same
body on the
kind of
ceiling.
monkey, man.
He could also be swept away by the water flow and get lost in one of the upward leading passages and lose his life. Some of
There
the
you
siphons,
go.
like this one, have no air pockets, which means these passages are completely filled with water. Passing through them can take several minutes depending on their length and difficulty. If you can't follow the rope in the siphons and miss it, you can enter the wrong tunnel and you can drown. If your clothes get caught on a sharp stone and you can't get it out in a panic, you can drown. Even if you do everything right, you can still drown if you can't hold your breath long enough.
So why the fuck would you do it?
We made it back to the camp at -700 after a 6-hour exhausting climb. I was starting to lose focus from the cold and exhaustion, so the speleologist didn't think it was safe for me to keep going and asked me to wait for them back at camp. Thankfully, there's enough water and snacks here to keep us going for the coming days.
Oh, these are the mats, huh? Bingo.
The sudden and powerful flooding at camp -1640 lifted the leftover mats off the ground, leaving them stuck high above.
It looks like this place was totally submerged.
We didn't know it at the time, but while we were in the cave with no connection with the surface camp, it started raining, which means a real risk of flooding. The footage you're seeing now is from a few years ago. As you can see, people barely made out. Similar floods could destroy our camps and the passages.
Everybody got so wet.
Good.
Look how we dry ourselves off.
Drowned.
It's a good idea.
After a wet and chilly night in the cave, the speleologists are preparing their gear for the big days ahead. They will measure the exact depth of the cave and might even discover new animal species unknown to mankind.
-1640.
Let's get started.
The sharp icicle-like structures hanging from the roof are called stalactites. These formations grow incredibly slowly, typically less than 10 centimeters in 1,000 years. They form when water drips down, and calcium carbonate deposits build up over time.
Is there any space for me there?
Yeah. The team is extra careful to avoid damaging them.
This looks so dangerous.
They also became both physically and mentally exhausted.
It is too low. It needs to be higher. We will hang out more laundry.
Finally, they made it to camp -1960, which is the last and the most uncomfortable camp due to its limited space.
Is it okay if I pee on you?
The team was unable to even stand up properly the entire time they were in this small gallery.
The camp is -1,960 meters down. It's one of the deepest camps in the world. Some of us are soaked entirely, and we all have bruised eyes. Some went down to -2,080 already. The camp, of course, is not very comfortable here. The flood constantly washes away all the mats. As for the two captains' siphon, it starts about 200 meters down from here.
After days of relentless effort, the team has finally reached the deepest point in Krubera that humankind has ever explored. Gennady and his teammate are now working to precisely map Krubera's depths. Measuring the deep underground is much more challenging than measuring the surface, as GPS signals are useless. A laser rangefinder is used, which is capable of calculating indirect heights and distances between 2 points. He is proceeding to the outermost edge for the exact calculation. The device has a special compass board and is used with a plastic battery instead of a regular one to reduce magnetic errors.
Someone fart right now.
Not on our left, not on our right. Where to go?
There is no other way.
What?
There is no other way.
I understand.
He has to get wet for this calculation.
Okay.
Once they exit the cave, they will make the total calculation and issue an official statement regarding the cave's actual height. They are near the two captains' siphon, the deepest siphon in the world. This is the endpoint. They're preparing the gas tanks to dive into the deepest point of the cave, equipped with a precision measurement device to record the cave's depth. Gennady also carries numerous bait traps. He hopes to discover a new animal species yet unknown to mankind.
We have to be careful here. Let's see the results. Let's see if anything lives down there.
Now the team is getting inside the siphon's deep, cold, and murky waters. They have already marked some parts of the two captains' siphon during their previous expeditions, but they have had difficulty discovering it entirely. There are sections that have remained a mystery, but now their secrets are about to be unveiled. He tied a few bait trap bottles to the rope so as not to lose them. On their way back, they didn't notice it, but the camera captured it. A small, completely transparent animal was lurking in the water. Then another animal showed up, but that also went unnoticed. What is this? These animals are blind due to the absence of light. Fortunately, the team managed to capture an exceptionally unique animal in the trap. They also encountered another highly distinct-looking animal purely by chance. The footage you're seeing has never been captured before.
There it is. There is the fish. Let's not lose it.
Wow, what is this?
So why the fuck would you let it on the ground?
And now it's dead.
If these animals are unique to this cave and have never been spotted before, these findings will be added to the precious library of human knowledge. A significant step for mankind. We have documented them on video. Most of these creatures are transparent as they have evolved in total darkness. But the other creature they pulled from the trap is not a new discovery. It was identified in 2013 and it only lives in Krubera Cave. Its name is Gammarus kruberian.
Amazing news. I'm just in shock. I'm realizing that we live in a beautiful world.
Eat it. Maybe it'll cure you.
Depth measurements of the two captains' siphon and consequently the cave have also been collected. Could this discovery confirm Krubera as the Earth's deepest known cave and lead to its inclusion in geography textbooks? Now it's time to ascend to uncover the truth about Krubera Cave.
Oh my god.
How long do you think we will wait then?
I think like 1 hour maximum.
We had already put our caving suits back on at the time they had predicted they would arrive and patiently waited for them.
I hear them.
They're coming!
We're getting ready to ascend back up 700 meters in 24 hours. The ascent is both the hardest part of a caving journey and the stage where most life losses occur. This phase demands not only significant physical effort, but also sustained focus and precise execution.
I hit my head here.
Insects started to appear.
Very near to surface.
We took our final break for snacks to regain some energy.
We have a little way to go.
During an 8-day caving expedition, the relentless effort of ascending, descending, and enduring a constant 3-degree cold burns an immense amount of calories. Most of us lost around 10 kilograms over the course of this journey. It's a significant sacrifice we make in the pursuit of new discoveries.
I think this is probably the longest time I've ever been in the cave.
Once everyone exits the cave, Gennady Smokin, the leader of the expedition, will evaluate the success of the 8-day mission. He has a very important announcement to share with the world. The daylight, the breeze, the fresh air, the rain, and the scent of plants restore my sense of humanity.
They're out.
Finally, I see the daylight.
I feel profound gratitude for being alive.
That water.
Now, we are about to discover the most important aspect of this documentary.
Can you officially confirm that Krubera is now the deepest cave in the world?
We deliberately didn't publish the depth data of Krubera Cave until this interview. This is a very important moment. We wanted the collaborative work we've done with you to culminate in a clear declaration that Krubera Cave is, as of today, the deepest cave in the world. The computer calculated the margin of error for us, which was around 0.1%. Today, we can confidently state that with our methodology, the depth of Krubera Cave is 2,224 meters, including the siphon and the upper entrance, which is 3 meters higher than the Arabica Massif. This means the margin of error is approximately 10 meters. This year, we also collected samples of crustaceans and sent them for analysis.
You also discovered some creatures during the exploration. Could you share more information about them? Have you completed their taxonomic classification, or is the research still ongoing?
We discovered some really interesting findings this time. What is really important is that these data that we have collected are unique. This is because almost no one has ever worked at such depths. But their exact species identification is not yet determined.
Relax.
You might remember that at the end of one of our previous videos, I asked for your support for the Krubera project. Thanks to your donations, the
Scam. Oh.
Pascal Siakam is having a great season. This is a big challenge for the Warriors.
I know Steph Curry is super competitive. Anytime he sees another,
there's Halliburton, Nimhard, Mathurin, Siakam, and Turner. And how about the Warriors standing tall defensively? TJD's like, I got your back, Schroeder. This time, Schroeder gets to the rim. Miles Turner is a 40% three-point shooter, so Trace had to be on it. And Mathurin, to me, who hit the jumper,
he's been scoring it well, shooting it well. Sometimes he's used to coming off the bench in the past. He's good starting.
Draymond Green has been out with the ankle issue. Shot clock at 5. Miles Turner, turn, fade, fire, and hit. You see the skill level on display.
The points in the paint are much different, so that kind of shows you, like, everybody in the NBA is like, oh, we got to shoot more threes. That's offensive efficiency. No, get more points in the paint. That can help too, like this.
Speaking of points in the paint, Trace with the rebound. He's just been playing with a lot more force. Got off a 15-point game, Trace Jackson Davis.
He's got his edge back.
Wiggins. Okay. Did you see the tempo? And Coletta talked about pace with Indiana. That's what Siakam wants to do, is in early offense, he can just kill you. So he's 1 of 3 from deep.
They're clogging up the roll. They'd rather give Draymond the 3.
Nimhard on the other end. And so if you get into this track meet, they're hounding Steph. And that's where Draymond, the decision maker, again. 1 or 2 passes against Indiana. You said it, live in the open floor. The Warriors, Draymond didn't play in the Minnesota game. He has had a rough time taking care of the sports channel. People around the country that watch the Warriors and follow them so religiously. They love Trey Jackson Davis dunks.
So this is a theme. 2 defenders
shooting a career best from 3. About 38%. Halliburton bombing a 3.
The thing I like about his,
I always say that the rim is twice the diameter of the ball. So.
Oh my God! Oh, bro, I got a message from Kurt.
Free throwing eventually.
Did bro send me actual screenshots of his match history saying, oh yo, I hated that goal.
That's a nice finish on the other side.
What?
In this unit.
I couldn't give a fuck. The fuck?
Inside and outside. So right now.
Relax.
Just not acceptable if they want to win games at home.
A team that doesn't force a
what? Curry's washed now.
Isaiah Jackson, 2 of the backup bigs.
He went 0-7 last.
Alright, GG's guys, I'm gonna sleep.
You can see how resolute he is getting to the offensive glass. Either crash or get back. He crashed.
Oh.
And Draymond rewarding it. There's Draymond Green with those beautiful passes.
We have to mention
we've got to talk about this
Texas
situation. Now, over the weekend, Megalag did a terrific video breaking down what, I'll be honest, are nothing short of nefarious business practices that Honey has been using. And as someone who has been sponsored by Honey in the past, it feels like it is sort of only right for me to not only talk about these claims, but also to describe what it's like from an influencer's perspective and someone who has directly worked with Honey in the past. The bottom line here, though, is that Honey has been deceiving everyone. Not just influencers who have worked with them, but also consumers without understanding really what this extension is doing, as well as the actual brands themselves, who are being gently coerced into working with Honey whether they want to or not. So for full disclosure, I have worked with Honey twice in the past. My first video I did with them was in April of 2021, and we did do one additional video with them in November of 2021. So, for a little bit of background here, if you're unfamiliar, Honey is a browser extension. So it's a free browser extension that you can just download, and the idea is that it will give you promo codes. So when you go to checkout on Amazon...
Wait, did you use Honey?
No. What the fuck would I use?
Or Newegg. As you go to checkout, it will pop up saying, hey, do you want to try to save some money? It will run through a bunch of potential promo codes, and if any of them are successful, congratulations, you save yourself $10 or 5% off, or whatever the case is. Now, a big reason why I opted to partner with Honey is because I have used the service in the past, and I will tell you, it works. And even though a lot of what we've learned over the last couple of days about Honey is quite questionable, at the end of the day, it does what it advertises, right? I have saved significant chunks of money buying stuff on Honey, and I'm sure many of you have as well if you've used the service. Unlike a lot of sponsor deals that we do, I actually reached out to Honey. Now, traditionally what happens is that a company will hit us up and they'll say, hey, we have this campaign for November, or we have this new product that's launching in December or whatever, and we work together in that sort of sense. But instead, this is actually an idea that I had that I wanted to pitch to Honey. So the video, the first one we did back in April of 2021, was a video. It was a broke versus pro, where Ken and I were going head to head to see who could save the most money building a whole setup. Now, when I started thinking about how the whole thing would work, Honey felt like a natural partner for the video. It literally helped with the plot of the video for us to do the thing. We were finding promo codes, we were trying to save money, like it just made a lot of sense. For a little bit of context here, Honey a few years ago was purchased by PayPal. And this is a key to this entire story. To understand how Honey works, you need to understand what affiliate marketing is, which sounds boring and terrible, but this is as old as the internet, if I'm honest with you. Now, the way it works is actually really pretty simple. So say that you're watching a sneaker YouTuber and they talk about the sneakers, and then you click the link in their description. Well, they will get a small kickback if that's an affiliate link. So typically this is only like a couple percent. So say you buy a $100 pair of shoes, that creator might get $2 or $3 from whatever store that sort of that they're affiliated with. There's a tracking cookie that will tell the site, hey, you were referred from this particular source, YouTuber, blogger, whatever the case is. And if you go forward and you actually make a purchase, then that is the person who's going to be credited with that sale. Now, cookies are quite complicated. There's some that last for days or weeks or months. Some will get automatically overwritten if you click someone else's link. It's a little bit complicated, but that's like the general gist of the way things are supposed to work until Honey gets involved. Now, what we've learned is that Honey not only takes a chunk of the revenue that is being generated from these affiliate codes, but takes all of it. It overwrites the cookies. And you can see exactly how this works in Megalag's video. As soon as you touch the browser extension, it will look for promo codes, and regardless of whether or not it finds them, it overwrites the existing creator's cookie, and they make the money. Now this, I need to probably tell you, is shady at best. Now, what I thought Honey was doing was taking a chunk of that affiliate revenue when they would give you a promo code. Because let's not forget, the way that Honey is supposed to work is that you have the extension installed on your browser, you're going to check out on Amazon or Newegg or whatever, and as you go to checkout, it pops up saying, hey, you want me to look for some promo codes and save you some money? And if you hit yes, and it searches through a bunch of promo codes and it finds one, then the way that they would get paid on that is that they would take a chunk of the affiliate revenue. That feels fair. That feels reasonable. And from my perspective, they were offering to pay me upfront, right? So they paid me as part of the sponsorship. And in return, I would be giving up some of the affiliate revenue that I would be making, which felt like a very fair trade. I was still being compensated. Honey was able to make some money on it. And ultimately, the most important thing was you as the user, the viewer of the video, were able to save money, right? Like you were not being charged any extra or anything like that. You were able to find additional promo codes that you weren't aware of. Very, at least in my opinion, a very straightforward exchange. But what Honey are actually doing is taking the affiliate revenue pretty much under any circumstances. If they find you a promo code, they take it. If they can't find you a promo code, they take it. Even if they don't have a promo code to offer, they may offer you to check out with PayPal or whatever. And you know what? As soon as you even look at that, they're taking the affiliate revenue. Now, this might just seem like a problem for influencers, right? Like, oh, Honey's taking all of our money. But it's more than that, because like, if you think about it from the perspective of myself, I have been very fortunate to have been doing this for a very long time. And affiliate revenue, while back in the day, 2012,